Hey, Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahawah, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Dash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and salutations unto the elect of the nation of Israel. It's Tawab Payah from the Providence, Rhode Island camp. Coming at you with a lesson, Lord willing, is edifying to whoever tunes in. And just going to go straight into it. It's really going to be concerning how beautiful and important the brotherhood is. And not just an ordinary brotherhood. It's a brotherhood, body of believers of the true living God and His Son, Yahawashi. And I was in a slump, is what I like to call it. And it happens, and what I mean is I haven't been posting videos like that lately. Actually, it was like 3 weeks since before yesterday, I believe. And, just talking to a couple brothers, man, and, the words that was exchanged and the good feeling that it brought, it actually sparked that fire, back, got me back into doing lessons. And, Yahawashi has his way of humbling us, and he has his way of lifting us as well, as the scriptures say. And so, this lesson really going to be going into a couple precepts about the brotherhood, starting here in Proverbs 17:17. It says, "A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity." It's a scary thing when you get into that loop or that slump of not doing videos. I was getting worried, man. I really was. Starting to think, damn, is the Lord trying to cast me out? Like, what's going on? And I was still going out on the highways and byways, but we're told by the apostles and elders, a great millstone, to do lessons, and ultimately it's a reason behind it, and one of the reasons that I like to talk about is that it keeps you in the spirit. It keeps you spiritual as you walk throughout your days. And being spiritual in this world is very important. We live in a place where they don't want you to be spiritual. And what does it mean to be spiritual? Ultimately, it's filtering everything through the scriptures. That's what being spiritual means. Filtering everything through the scriptures. And hey, it's low key. Hey, it's low key in adversity to go through not doing videos and being tormented with different thoughts that discourage you. Essentially, that's a very tough thing to go through. Some people don't get about that, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Yahawashi is giving me the spirit to talk to His men, to receive counsel from His men, words of encouragement, words of correction, and those men are friends of Yahawashi, and so taking heed to them words is like taking heed from Yahawashi, man. It's a very, very heavy thing. So reading this again, "A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity." We in this brotherhood, man, we look out for each other in ways in which the world doesn't even look out for each other. They don't even know what the real love is, man. The real love is a love according to the scriptures. And Yahawashi had told His men to love each other, because essentially that love they have for each other is going to be that thing that separates them from the rest. Sirach 6:13, "Separate thyself from thine enemies and take heed of thy friends." And it's tough in this world because we're surrounded by our enemies, man. We go to work with our enemies. Shit. We live with our enemies sometimes, you know. But really, it's a mental thing. It's a spiritual thing. Like separating ourselves from our enemies doesn't necessarily have to mean physically removing yourself, but separating yourself from your enemies can also go into mentally shifting your thoughts or shifting your ways to, those friends of Yahawashi, shifting it to, their counsel, what they tell you, what they recommend. Every brother's different too. Every brother got different pieces of advice. Some brothers got the same. Some brothers will say the same thing. Other brothers will say different. But taking heed unto thy friends, man, because they're the ones that are gonna show you true love. The friends of Yahawashi will show love according to the scriptures. Verse 14, a faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that has found such, and one has found a treasure. It makes me think a little bit about David and Jonathan. All right, they was friends, man, faithful to each other. And the elect are faithful to Yahawashi is faithful unto them. That's why he said that that the servants are friends to him. And it's like finding a treasure. Treasure is not something that is easy to come by. It's the men of Yahawashi is not easy to come by because, truthfully, they're the minority in this world. Receiving the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding from them, it's not easy to come by. There's many people on this earth, but not many has that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Verse 15, nothing does count the veil of faithful friend, and his excellency is invaluable. And a faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find him. So notice that, fearing the Lord, you shall find a faithful friend. And really, everything starts with fearing the Lord, man. Everything starts with that. If you don't fear the Lord, you ain't going to be rewarded with such a great thing, such as a faithful friend, such as a man that fears Yahawashi by your side. All right, continuing on, it says, whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright, for as he is, so shall his neighbor be also. And, that's the thing right there, man. I'm going to read that again. It says, whoso fear the Lord shall direct his friendship aright. Why? Because you don't want a brother to go down the wrong path. You don't want a brother to fall by the wayside or get destroyed. You don't want a brother to follow different doctrines, wayward doctrines. And so, all said and done, that's why it's a beautiful thing to have this brotherhood, because we don't want to see each other fall off. That's why we constantly try to stay in communication. We ain't got to even talk all day. Just a quick salute to each other. Send blessings upon each other, because that's when you say Yahawashi Barakatah, you sending a blessing unto it, bro. It says, for as he is, so shall his neighbor be also. And, we try to lead by example, all in all. We try to lead by example day in and day out to be found blameless. But, yeah, quick scripture here. Quick video here. Lord willing, it was edifying. The water Yahawashi Bahasham Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostle and the elders, a great millstone. Peace and salutations unto the elect. Shalom.